It's been now a year later since the riot in California happened. A riot since the chaotic mess that we see since 1992 of the Rodney King case. The Latino people just riot up because they demand the police to do the right thing. What those pigs done to illegal raiding at a Latino community by ICE was doing. That time ICE has unlawfully raided without no warrants. They did, because they don't have a warrant to raid someone's community and into the public company, including to private property. You may see what happened to any type of people, what they've done after there were no evidence of them who committed a crime, just because they're undocumented. Undocumented immigrants were not related. Some of them were not related to the crime. But Trump didn't care. All he always complains is the immigrants have to come here legally. Remind me from the debate with my auntie in 2024. They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets that the people are lived there, and it's a shame. There were no evidence of any Haitian immigrants eating the dogs and cats. And who told you that they were eating? Who was the witness of the crime that they saw? That any Haitian immigrants were eating the dogs and cats? Come on, Orange Men. Where's the evidence of that? Because there is none. There is none because they were not committing a crime. And you just wanted to find out if they were still eating the dogs and cats. And yeah, you racially profile on all those Haitian immigrants because they were black. You blame those Haitians for eating dogs and cats because they were black, since there was no evidence of that. And thanks to you all people, because you caused my people to get angry. After those ICE are committing a crime to themselves, because any people who does not commit a crime does not deserve to be arrested and deported. And remind me that during his birthday, that will happen 3 days. Remind me, because it will be the mark of his birthday, that he rallied up his military, give them oath to be, that the military should be loyal to him, like what Adolf Hitler did. Our American Hitler thinks he can do whatever he wants, thinks he's above the law. which he is not above the law. He really is abusing his power. He is a war fugitive, a rapist, a racist, a xenophobic, a homophobic, antichrist, and betraying of God's will. And you see, I care for you people because there were so many abuse of power the police did. Just like what happened to my cousin was horrible. Racially murdered my cousin was killed after he was falsely accused by his ex. And the question is, how would you feel that your family member was being killed by a police officer who abuses their power? Because it will happen to you next. Someday. Because you people didn't care about other people. Like God said, love your neighbors as yourself. And you couldn't vote for my auntie because she is a black woman. And yeah, I am opposed of police because they abuse their powers. And yeah, there was so many votes that people had to vote whether we have police reform or abolish the police. So I know what the result is. So I do have a vote as well because I vote for abolish the police. Because you people have the right to abolish it because police and ICE does not have the right to enter your home without a warrant and consensual to enter your home because it is the Third Amendment and the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution. And yeah, I will admit to you that police are enemies. Enemy of the people, what they've done. And to you people, you do have the power to abolish the police. And the only power they have to reform police is by Congress. Because Congress must pass police reform. So yeah, like I said, that other time that I had, as I encourage you, if you remember my time, the reason why you have to resist or refuse and resist illegal law enforcement is because you do have the right to do so. As I will say this again to you people, you can refuse and resist illegal law enforcement because if you didn't do no crime, you can refuse and resist illegal law enforcement. Refuse to cooperate if you don't want to cooperate with police because you didn't do nothing wrong. Even with consensual that they have, like they want to talk to you, as they want to know if you are the real witness, you can cooperate with the police. As you can answer them truthfully. So yeah. So 1 year later, after the chaotic, beautiful day that we had in Los Angeles, California. 1 freaking year. 1 freaking year. And yeah, those people out there are in danger because of the FBI that they're looking for. And it's extreme what they're doing because Mexicans are endangered by the police. So yeah, because they have the right to refuse and resist illegal law enforcement, because any type of people who abuse, any type of law enforcement who abuse their power, they should be fired and arrested for false imprisonment and false accusations and violations of the Constitution. So yeah, and I will admit, I am a pro-civil rights person because I love civil rights. I care about civil rights. I support Martin Luther King because he is a hero of America. Our Black American who stood up against racism because he had to end segregation because of the Confederacy we had who treat them unfairly. And they should not care what color you are and what culture you are. Stupid it is to see racism rise. Screw the pigs, and screw ICE, and screw the dictator of America, Donald J. Trump. And I hope you all will be ready to celebrate 250th anniversary on the 4th of July and Independence Day. So have a white terrorist day.